Rick's just trolling me at this point. He's just trolling at this point. His little pre-show dance. Happy New Year, you filthy animals.
Happy 2024.
Let's get filthy.
2024. 2024 hours to go. I want a piece of data. No.
Rick's up to something today. I don't know. He's a guy. I'm getting a vibe from him. I'm getting a vibe, as the kids say. I'm getting a vibe from Rick. I don't know if it's negative or positive. We'll see. We'll see how this goes.
Wow. Oh, see, there's another Rick
joining us today.
Another Rick showed up. Yo. See, that's what it is. It's Rick vibes.
Yo.
Hey.
Happy New Year from Krista. What's up, Krista?
She said Happy Nerd Year.
Oh,
Happy Nerd Year.
From Renee, happy 2024 New Year shout out. Big up, high fives and comic book world community. Woo woo woo. Pump it up, make some noise louder. Raise the roof. Rocket red countdown. Lift off. Planet Orb. Purple ring. Illuminati. Yes. Welcome to the first show of the 2024 year of our Lord and Savior Stanley.
Right.
Welcome. Today is our top 10, our personal top 10 of 2023. We do a little different here. We do our personal, not really encompassing any one thing. It's a movie or a book or a piece of art or a concert or event or trip, anything your personal top 10. One of my favorite shows of the year. All right, and welcome to SF Comic Book Co. number 181, the first appearance of the Hondurine. Well, probably like the 100th appearance, but welcome to Hondalorian. How you doing?
Good, thanks. I'm glad to be here. Ready to kick off 2024. Already been a great year. We're only 2 days in. I had fun.
Hey.
Yeah.
So glad to be here and ready to wax poetic.
There you go. Meshellica rocks, one of our favorites, the returning champion this year.
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
I forgot how to set this all up.
Yeah, I know, right? We miss a week and I come back like, how do we do this?
Yeah.
How was your New Year's?
Oh, very quiet, which is how I like it.
Yeah.
Which is always good. But I'm happy that we're here in 2024 and I'm excited. New attitude about things and getting ready to go through our top 10 list. Really excited to hear everybody's top 10. It's
going to be a banger. It's going to be a banger, as the kids say. I almost made my top 10 as a current Bow. I like current Bow. I don't know what you did to him, but I don't know. I kind of like this guy. Yeah, whatever you did to him. Pleasant Bow. Pleasant Bow. He almost made the top 10.
An honorable mention, maybe.
Honorable Bow. Honorable
mention.
Honorable Bow mention. There you go. Mr. Effort with the King Kenobi. Looks like he's been hitting that vape pen too. Jeez.
He wants to get away now.
All right.
Ow, motherfucker! Right before he left, he gave me a bite. Turned around, he bit me. You son of a bitch. What's up?
Is he on?
Something bit me.
I know who bit me. Son of a bitch. Fucking Kenobi.
The biggest rival.
He hasn't been called that in a long time. I haven't heard that name in a long time. No, I'm just kidding.
Renee, Godzilla -1 is playing at the AMC Lowe's Metreon. Yeah, it's back in theaters. It's back in theaters.
Oh yeah, with a vengeance.
Yeah, I'm not sure about IMAX yet, but it's,
when is that black and white version coming out? Isn't that?
I think it comes out in January in Japan. I don't know if they're going to do it. If they're going to do it out here too, but hopefully, I wouldn't mind seeing it in black and white. Rick Rockstar, I think we have your youngest viewer sitting right here with me watching. Aw, the new child, the baby.
Oh wow! Congrats.
Yeah, we got a new youngest member of the cult of SF Comic Book Co. There you go.
Nice.
Start
Get
corrupting.
them started young.
Start corrupting now.
Here comes the indoctrination.
Yeah, there you go. Pretty much. Congrats, Ricky Rockstar.
Rick
Awesome.
Rockstar
To the mom.
Jr. Ricky Rockstar Jr.
Awesome. Congrats.
Oh, there he is.
All right. All right. So yeah, we're gonna not go through the news this week. We're just gonna kind of jump into our top 10 and just kind of talk about it and all the cool shit we did this year. So let's see. How about we do Meshellica, Hondo, me, effort. Is that a good order right there? Or Rick, you'll close it out because you just you just got banger after banger, man. Thanks, Meshellica, everyone. Yay! It's a baby, little white baby. Hit that like button for that baby.
My baby.
My baby. All right. So first we'll go. First we'll do our honorable mentions. First, couple honorable mentions. Then we'll go into our top 10. So yeah, Meshellica, go first. What's your two honorable mentions for this year?
So my two honorable mentions are actually kind of local things we had done with friends of ours. So the first one is local theater performances. So if you're not familiar, there's like this another Hole in the Head festival that happens every year. Most of the horror type films that come out in San Francisco. And our buddy of ours, Zab, is actually a producer and co-writer for a couple of things. And I was able to go see two of her productions this year. One is called The Tale of Edward Scissorhands. I don't know if you guys can see that. Tale of Edward Scissorhands. She was a co-writer and stage producer and stage manager this year, and this is really good. It's basically the company's rendition of, a story of Edward Scissorhands. And so they had, actors, actresses that are also part of like Terror Vault. If you guys had gone to Terror Vault for Halloween, that is part of this. And then just recently, I went to go see another one called A Nightmare on Elm Street Holiday Special. I went with Hondo, actually.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah. And,
yeah, that was really cool.
That was good. Our buddy Zap was a stage manager and co-writer for this. So I thought that was very fun to be able to support local theater, to support our friends, and to see, live performances in, I think it's called the Eclectic Box, which is on Valencia here in San Francisco. So that was hella fun. And she's also doing another production. I think she's going to be doing Heathers and Twilight Zone, things like that in the city. So cool. That's my honorable mention number one for this year. And then honorable mention two is actually with another buddy of ours, Lori G. I took her. We went to a Golden Girls pop-up restaurant in San Francisco this year. And that was fun because it's basic. I mean, we're big Golden Girls fans, obviously. And it's basically just a setup, a pop-up kitchen. They had the kitchen of the Golden Girls as well as Blanche's bedroom. They had the Rusty Anchor set up there, and they had different foods served for lunch, like Sophia's lasagna and a Cuban sandwich, and of course they had cheesecake. So that was always good to eat. But yeah, so that was actually part of a Bucket Listers website. We went in April. Went with Lori G. And I thought that was fun, something to do with two of our buddies here locally in San Francisco. So those are my two honorable mentions.
Awesome. You okay, Rick? No, we took you out again.
No. I was there. I just had to. I pressed the wrong button.
This is gonna be a long night.
Wrong button.
Wrong button. Speaking of wrong buttons, Hondo, what do you got next?
I have for my honorable mentions, I have my, I guess, number 12. I went to go see several old movies that they put on the big screen. One of them we saw together, Ray, was Old Boy. And that was really good. That was the first time I ever seen Old Boy.
Korean version?
Yeah, the Korean version.
The real
Yeah.
version.
It's good.
I heard the Spike Lee version is crap.
Yeah, I heard
yeah, everything's watered down.
But the Korean version, yeah, that was really cool, man. Really dark and just really like, I don't know what to say about that movie, man. It's just a trip. And then also we saw Roadhouse on the big screen. That was nice, man. That was cool, man. You know,
I always thought it'd be bigger.
That's a training video though for work, so I want to see if I can get some money from that as a training video.
As part of your guard card video
certificate.
Yeah, you gotta watch the Roadhouse.
He's dropping lines, man. Patrick Swayze. What's his name?
Dalton.
He's like, nobody ever wins a fight or something like that. And then I saw a double feature of T2 and Aliens at the Castro Theater. And another double feature at the Castro Theater was They Live and The Thing.
Nice.
John Carpenter double feature. And I went to go see with Lori To Live and Die in LA at the Roxy. Yeah, she got me. Oh man, I never seen that movie. That movie's so good. I gotta buy it on, and I will, Lori. I will buy it. I will be buying that movie. But yeah, it was really good. Really good cast.
That's your top 8 right there.
So that's old movies. My number 11 is smart movies. So I have Barbie, which I considered very smart. American Fiction, which I just saw and is in the theaters, and I highly recommend American Fiction. Bottoms and Shortcomings, which is based on this graphic novel. And all of them are, I won't go into it, but all of them are worth seeing. This one is filmed in Berkeley, like Shortcomings. It takes place in the movie theater that used to be there in Berkeley, and there are scenes in front of Amoeba Records in Berkeley. Yeah, it's really good, man. So there were 4 movies that I considered very smart, and I highly recommend them. So check out Shortcomings, Barbie, American Fiction, and Bottoms. Bottoms was hilarious, man. Really good movie. So I categorize that as smart movies. And that made my list.
All right, Hondo's done with his list. He had all his picks in all one.
It was quick though. I went over it.
Was it though? Was it? Let's see. I'm gonna give one of my honorable mentions to Invincible season 2.
Wow.
Yeah, really. It should have. If it was any other year, probably would have made my list. I really liked it a lot. I thought it was good. I can't wait to see what comes next. Very excited about what they're doing with the show. As a big fan of the comic, so yeah, Invisible season 2, and then another one. This almost made my top 10 too, but just barely didn't make it. My Green Goblin from No Way Home, Marvel Legend. It's fucking pretty. It's pretty badass. I love the sculpt on it. The figures are really cool. All the figures that are coming out from that line, they kind of held off producing figures because pretty much the whole movie is a spoiler. So they've been holding off on the figures. The final swing, Spidey, from the end of the movie. If you saw the movie, I really liked that. One of my favorite endings to a superhero movie. Just him swinging around in his outfit. So. Yeah, Spider-Man, no way home figures. I guess I'll lump them together. But yeah, really, really, really cool. Renee, let's go Die Hard Faithful 49ers, bang, bang. Not again. So exciting. Hi, everyone. Lori. Hi, Lori. I'm glad you finally saw To Live and Die in LA. The Aliens T2 double feature was fun, too, from Lori.
Yes.
Let's see. I heard the tail end of the GG Adventures. It was fun. The Silent Assassin of Glory. Right on. All right, Mr. Effort, what's your honorable mentions? All right.
So one of them is a Netflix show called The Physical 100. I'm not really into like the competition shows or whatever, but this is probably the most fair competition show that there is. Just the way they set it up, it's not just about brute strength. Sometimes it's about just how much you can take, how much you can persevere through whatever. And I just found it really interesting, and I thought it was just a different take on something different, not like American Ninja Warrior or something else. It's much more than just trying to do parkour across shit. It's really about just physical endurance on anything, trying to run a track. And the game is, if it's us four, if I pass you, you're eliminated. And it all comes down to trying to get to that last person. So I just found it to be a really cool show. That's my honorable mention.
What's it called?
It's called The Physical 100.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a Korean show. Korea's busting out a lot of great content, man.
Yeah.
That's the best part about like streaming, I think, right now, is that we're able to get content from so many different sources, so many different countries, and different takes on stuff. Because I mean, we're just remaking shit over here now, all the fucking time, and it's good to see that other countries are still coming up with fresh new ideas. Especially Korean horror. Asian horror is off the hook right now. Same thing with like the Italian horror industry is starting to come back. The old fucking kind of giallo movies, but that's whatever. The other one is John Wick 4, man.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that's if it's an ending to a franchise, I would have been okay with it, but it looks like they are gonna keep going, and I'm good with that too. So yeah, John Wick 4 definitely on that list, man. And the way we saw it too at the Alamo with the little Continental fucking matchbook cases
right after dude died. Yeah, that was
it just made it, especially exactly after he passed, and just made it that much more like of an event. And it felt great. A great movie too. It wasn't a letdown. Donnie Yen.
Donnie Yen is funny. I just rewatched it last week. Donnie Yen is fucking such a badass. I kind of want to get that hot toy, the Donnie Yen hot toy.
Yeah, which one? Into the Fat Dragon? Get that one, man. That'd be a sick ass hot toy.
All right, so we're gonna jump into our top 10 here. Please like, subscribe, and follow if you're new to the channel. Please hit that like button if you're just passing on by. You like the content, and give us some of your top 10. What was in your top 10 this year? What was if you're watching this after the fact, we want to hear what give us your top 3, your top 5. What got you excited this year? Throw that in the comments. So we're gonna go.
Hey Alex, what was the thing of what was the name of the Zab's production that she made again?
The
Nightmare on Elm Street holiday.
She had it.
Yeah, Meshellica had that.
Oh, show it. Yeah. Show it up one more time. No, because I'm trying to write stuff down.
Nightmare on Elm Street holiday special.
All right.
But she's doing. What is she doing next, Michelle?
I don't remember what's next, but she also does a production of Twilight Zone, and Heathers is one that she's coming up with.
I think Heathers is the next one, right? Or is it Twilight Zone?
No, I think Heathers is before Twilight Zone.
Okay.
But there's
going to be more. It's at that theater in the
Mission Box on Valencia.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to jump into our top 10. So we go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then we'll go around and give off our number ones. Meshellica, you're first on the smorgasbord. 10, 9, 8.
Smorgasbord.
Hershey. 10, 9, 8. What's your 10, 9, 8?
All right. So number 10 is actually, I got some new Super 7 figures. I did pre-orders early in the year. It took forever to come in. I ended up getting the Cliff Burton.
Nice.
Like God of Thunder figure. You might not be able to see it because I have a lot of backflash, but got 3 different heads, like I don't know, 7 different hands. He's got his Araya black base over here, his base, and then in the back here is, of course, Cliff Burton and his iconic ring that he wears, a skull ring. The nice thing about this is that proceeds of this go to what does it go to? I think it goes to his music scholarship for Castro Valley High School. So a lot of the stuff that's being sold under Cliff Burton and the Burton family goes to that scholarship. So I was really happy to actually get this. So that's one Super 7 figure. And then the second one is freaking Lemmy from Motorhead.
Ah,
Yeah, I kind of want to get that one too.
Yeah.
It looks fucking badass. Yeah.
I pre-ordered this long time ago, but he's got like 3 different heads. And of course, you know, his, I guess, Rickenbacker bass. Sorry, I can't. It's not really good to see.
Got the bottle of whiskey too. Whatever.
Bottle of whiskey, but it says Motorhead, England. Bottle of whiskey.
That's cool.
But yeah, this is awesome. And then, of course, everything louder than everything else.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
So number 10.
Yeah, I might have to get that one.
Super 7 music icon figures. Okay, number 9.
Number 9.
Okay, so I'm a 49er fan, but I don't go to very many games. So earlier this year in January, I was able to go to my first Levi's Stadium game for the NFC wildcard, the 49ers versus the Seattle Seahawks. Of course, they won, thank goodness. So, I mean, that was last season, but it was still in 2023. So that's my number 9 on my top 10 list because first time I went to Levi's, they won. It was a playoff game. It was great. My sister and I had really good seats. We were in section 203 under an overhang. So when it started raining, we didn't get wet.
Nice.
Very, you have to be strategic when you're looking for your seats. You know, if you know the weather's going to be bad, try and get something where it's not going to be all wet and rainy. So that's number 9. And let's see, my number 8 is actually celebrity sightings. So I'm not talking about going to a convention and actually paying for a sighting. I'm talking about walking around, you know, either at a convention or somewhere. So the first sighting I had was actually at Dragon Con. Matt Ryan, who's Constantine. I don't know if you guys can see it. Sorry, it's hard to see.
Oh, you're a little frozen right now.
That's Matt Ryan from Constantine.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, no. Am I frozen?
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
No more.
Matt Ryan.
Looks like Charlie
Are
Cox.
we frozen again?
No, I thought when she said Matt Ryan and
Oh,
I know
yeah.
Dragon Con's in Atlanta, I was like the quarterback.
The other Matty
No,
Ice.
Yeah.
Natty Ice.
Constantine. Sorry, my pictures are not that good. But that's him in sunglasses.
Does look like Charlie Cox.
Yeah, right. You sure that's not Daredevil?
Daredevil. So I saw him at the escalator and I just kind of said, "Hey, is that Constantine?" And, you know, he was able to take a quick picture. And my other celebrity sighting was just recent. I was coming home from a visit to Southern California business, and I was at Burbank Airport, and Mr. Dave Filoni.
Oh, that's the best, man. Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Hard to
That's
see,
the
sorry
best.
guys, but
Uncle
that's Dave
Dave.
Filoni. And I knew it was him. He's got his Penguins hockey baseball cap, and he was just, you know, standing around. He had a backpack and was just like texting, and I was just like, that's Dave Filoni. So I walked up to him, the nerd I am, and introduced myself. I told him that I used to be in the Golden Gate Garrison, the Star Wars costuming group, and that just, like, you know, clicked with him. He started talking about costumes. I thanked him and John Favreau, for everything they've done with the clones and the Mandalorian, Book of Boba Fett, everything. Congratulated him on his promotion for Lucasfilm, you know, creative director. And yeah, he was on my flight from Burbank to Oakland that one night.
That's
so
awesome.
yeah, it was cool. So yeah, that was pretty cool. Just celebrity sightings, you know, when you're out and about, either at a con or just, you know, wherever you are. So make sure you keep your feelers on, you know what I mean? Because you never know who you may actually run into.
Yeah, you could have a lovely conversation with Peter Cullen.
Yeah, that's it. That's 1098 for me.
Awesome. Hondo, what do you got? 1098.
1098. Okay, number 10. I got some horror comic books for Halloween, and they were awesome, man. It was like a nice read. They came right before Halloween. I got them. I bought these. I got this beast. This is a Hellboy, monster size Hellboy. Look at this.
That's huge.
Look at this sucker.
Oh my
How many pages is that? Jeez.
This thing is bigger than, it's my biggest omnibus. Probably. It's bigger than an omnibus, than your standard omnibus.
Yeah.
Like
It's a tome.
it's taller. It's taller, and it like if I were to like hit somebody with this, I'd kill him probably, or at least hurt him really bad. But anyway,
Hondo in the hallway with the omnibus.
This is this thing is so cool, man. And my other horror read for Halloween was Sergeant Rock and the Army of the Dead, written by Bruce Campbell, illustrated by Eduardo Risso. So good, man. Takes place in World War II, and Sergeant Rock and the Easy Company have to stop Hitler reincarnating soldiers. It's so friggin' good. Written by Bruce Campbell, man. I loved it. So yeah, that was my number 10. And my number 9, I have these written down. My number 9 was I got hooked up to go see Modest Mouse by Mr. Lee. Thank you, Lee. He got me tickets to go see Modest Mouse at the Ace of Spades in Sacramento on April 6th. And I've never been to that venue. It's a nice music venue in Sacktown. And oh my God, it was so cool, man. I ended up having a great time and got to. I never seen Modest Mouse before. I don't think I have, unless I may have worked one of their shows in the past. But that was a really cool concert, man. I had a great time. All right, my number 8, and this could be higher on the list, but I don't know. My favorite movie of the year, Godzilla -1. Fantastic movie. Oh my God. Just full of emotion, full of great, like, just kaiju action. And I should have cried at the end. You
have no soul, so
I almost cried at the end, but to me that means it really got to me. It was, oh man, it's such a good movie. I've already seen it twice, and for me that's a lot. I don't get a chance to go to the movies much. I mean, to see a movie twice, and I saw it on the nice IMAX the second time. Just so good, man. And I don't want to say too much about it. I don't want to spoil it, but oh man. And I'm a big foreign film fan too, so I like that it was foreign. I like that I got to read, subtitles and watch it. Great movie, man. So 10, 9, 8.
All right. My number 10, going to Super 7, of course. My MF Doom figure, which is thankfully the guys at Super 7 hooked me up and put one aside for me, because these went on like hotcakes over there. So I don't know if they're going to re-release this one again, but I got my hand on mine. It's a pretty dope figure. When I know they were starting to do what's the other guy's name? Is a little partner. They were doing Czarface. I was like, my first question, I was thinking, do MF Doom, and they did. That's a great Operation Doomsday is a great album. If you haven't heard that album, he's I kind of got into the MF Doom game a little late in towards the end of his life, so I didn't get to appreciate him too much. But MF Doom figure from Super 7, very awesome. Number 9 for me, Osaka. I can't even talk right now. Osaka. I can't pronounce it for some reason. Like my brain is fucking Star Wars show. Fucking, why can't I say it?
Ahsoka. It's like Osaka, Japan.
I can't say it for some reason. It wasn't coming out of my brain for some reason. So Ahsoka. Season 1, maybe if they're going to do another scene. I'm assuming that. I thought it was great. A lot of people were kind of trying to shit on it, but I love the Rebels cast. They cast in the live action. I thought it was great. The action was great. The last couple episodes were just amazing. Really good TV. I didn't understand all the people bitching about it. I thought it was a lot of fun. Great episodic TV. And good leading into things coming up. So that was definitely a fun show for me. One of my favorite TV shows of the year for sure. Number 8 for me, I'm going with Guardians Volume 3. Just a great movie. It just hit all the marks for me. The soundtrack was really good too. Just a great ending to this trilogy of the Guardians of the Galaxy. Just a really good, just tug at your heartstrings. I love the action. I love the humor. Just kind of had the right balance of everything. So yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Just an amazing movie all around for sure. Big Lou jumping in with his top 10. Niners beat Seattle. There you go. Niners beat Dallas.
Dallas.
AEW had chased the SF Comics. And honorable mention: new golf clubs for Xmas. He's like, I got fucking Tiger Woods over here. Mr. Afro, what do you got for your 10, 9, 8?
So for number 10, I got Ahsoka. Ahsoka was awesome, dude. Yeah, like you were saying, I don't know what all the bitching is about. Fucking had an awesome villain in Ray Stevenson.
Rest in
you know,
peace.
yeah, rest in peace. Awesome fucking role that he had.
Yeah, that's the biggest bummer out of the whole thing, really.
Yeah, fucking General Thrawn wasn't a disappointment coming out at the very end. And seeing Ezra, knowing that I haven't really seen Rebels. I can't wait to watch it still, you know. But this is the way they're gonna do it, like wrap up a story live action. That's the way to go. And it's almost like this is the last thing before they go into like bringing everything together. Like now it's gonna be the setting up for the big battle, right? So love the Ahsoka. Let me see. So number 9. What do I got here? Number 9. Oh yeah, number 9. I got Invincible. Yeah, I made my top 10. I love Invincible. That's probably one of my top 3 characters that I love. Just up and down. The guy's just a great guy. He's like an amalgam of like all these cool fucking characters. You know, just the even keeled and just the heart of like a Spider-Man. Doesn't give up. He's just a great character. And I don't understand why they're fucking splitting into 2 seasons, just making it wait. You know, their animation is not like the top craziest like Disney animation and shit where they have to have like fucking 300 animators or whatever. I'm not sure. I don't know, but I'm sure they can fucking not split a season. If you start something, just let it go. Let it go. 4 fucking episodes. Like, what the fuck, man? Like, why do you split a season? Why would really? Why would you split a season? I don't get that part. Are they still working on it? That's what I want to know. Is it done?
I think you want to spread it out. I think this would probably be better. Yeah.
For what? Fucking doing this.
Yeah, but on the other hand, if it's over quick,
I can watch it again.
You might. Oh, well, yeah, but sometimes you want more, right? At the end of a show, like
yeah, that's a good problem to have. Yeah, you want more. Like, you don't want to be like, that was too much.
No, we already know what the end is.
Yeah.
We already know what the end is. You know?
I don't know, but if you enjoy it so much, I don't know. It's hard.
If I enjoy it so much, I want it to keep going. Well, anyway, that's never good. God damn it. So yeah, that's number that's number 9. So number 8, Godzilla -1.
Yeah.
That's a great damn movie, man. And we saw it in IMAX.
Yeah.
I think that's the way to do it. Like all these tentpole movies, you got to see these in IMAX. And that Godzilla is a larger than life film. Just love how they started it off right off the bat. It goes balls to the wall. It kind of reminded me a little bit of like Jurassic Park in the beginning, you know. But no, the fucking raptor came out in this one and fucking just started fucking everybody up. So I thought that was smart on their part. Show the monster early. It's a Godzilla movie. There's no illusions to what the fuck is eating everybody. We know what it is. We want to see it in all its glory. And yeah, it was a great fucking first scene. So yeah, that's my 10, 9, 8.
All right. Well, Ahsoka was awesome from Renee. Shin Ultraman, The Nun 2. Is Renee's top 10. I haven't seen The Nun 1.
Nun 1 wasn't that good. The Nun 2 is not that bad. It's not an animal to creation, but it's not that bad.
The January 2nd marks National Science Fiction Day, commemorating the famed science fiction writer Isaac Asimov birthday. Happy
Nice.
National
Great
Science
writer.
Fiction Day.
Happy
All right,
birthday.
let's go 765, Meshellica.
Oh, back to me. Let's see. What do I have here? Okay, so number 7 for me is actually a different experience. It's called San Diego Comic-Con without a badge. So this year I actually went back to Comic-Con, San Diego Comic-Con, but I didn't have a badge. So I was trying to figure out, well, okay, what can I do without a badge? You know, there's got to be stuff to do. So actually, I'm going to focus in on one thing, but most of you know that I'm a very big Junji Ito horror anime fan. And the great thing is he was actually at San Diego Comic-Con, and I couldn't go to see any of his, panels or anything like that without a badge. But the funny thing is he had an exhibition of like, I don't know how many, maybe 300 or so pieces of original artwork and paintings. And the funny thing is, on the floor of the Marriott Hotel, I don't know if you guys can see this, but they had these "Welcome to the Itoverse" Junji Experience like stickers on the ground.
That's pretty dope.
So what did Meshellica do? He ripped this off the ground. I mean, I asked first. I asked the.
You're a rebel. You're a rebel. Go with the story.
Don't leave that part out.
Well, I didn't want to get kicked out of,
Print the legend.
Yeah, didn't want to get kicked out of the hotel. But I grabbed one of these, brought it home, and I swear his artwork is so beautiful. Yeah. He had a mix of sketches in pencil, and then of course in ink, and then colored art drawings. I thought I had some examples here. Hold on. Okay, so here he is. This is actually, hope you guys can see this. Sorry, I can't do this properly, but Junji Ito is actually the guy in the black. And sorry, I got to figure out how to do this, guys. But anyway, oh, there he is. There, you see it now. Junji Ito is the guy in the black shirt, and then the fellow standing next to him is one of his creations. His name is Soichi, and he was in costume. So he was actually there. And the great thing is that he had so many different art pieces. It was just beautiful. This was actually in the entryway to his exhibit. That it was a huge like cardboard panel of his work there. And then he had like colored art as well as his drawings in ink like this. This was his Uzumaki.
Oh yeah.
Which is a spiral.
Spiral.
So I mean his art is so trippy and so great. And I was able to have someone pick up this was the exclusive print at San Diego Comic-Con for Junji Ito. It's Soichi. And so I was able to pick this one up, which is just an awesome print.
Wow.
That's dope. This is a psychopath killer.
That's pretty sick. Yeah.
Which is pretty awesome there. So yeah. So San Diego Comic-Con without a badge, hanging out at Junji Ito's art exhibit. So that was really fun. Okay, let's see. Number 6. Okay, so this is interesting. You know how you go to conventions and you ask for, a sketch or something like that? Well, for Matt Kint, who is the writer for Berserker, Mind Management, and he also had done ENIAC, which is part of Bad News Comics, I think, or whatever it's called, Bad Idea Comics. So he had a booth at Heroes Con, and the really cool thing is he was actually selling typewriter commissions. Instead of drawing commissions, he was actually selling typewriter commissions. And so he actually had his booth. He had a typewriter and a stand where he would actually type something out. So I was thinking to myself, I wanted a commission. I thought, what would be a good topic for him to actually type something out? So what did I think of? I thought of The Shining, where
all work.
Yeah,
No
I'll work
play.
and no play with the typewriter. So I asked him to do that. So he actually sat at his typewriter, and I was filming it, and he actually typed out something that he wrote in, like, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes that had to do with, The Shining. So I'll read it really quick. It's he sat there staring at the blank page. Above him, he could hear the grinding of the boy's trike. Somewhere else, he could hear his wife cooking. It was at the tip of his brain, the idea he was searching for, the idea that had floated in the ether for generations, waiting to possess him. He would channel it, write it, the great American novel, haunted by characters from his past. His hand hovered over the keys. He could feel the words forming. The first line of his masterpiece. Yes, here it is. Something about all work. Yes, all work and no play. All work and no play make Jack a dull boy. All work and no play and all work and no play. And then he signed it, Matt Kent. And so
cool.
I thought that was really cool. I mean, I had never seen a writer actually do a typewriter commission where you give him a topic and he or she would actually type it out. So kudos to Matt Kent. I thought that was the coolest thing that I picked up at Heroes Con. So that's my number 6. Number 5. Okay. Back to Heroes Con. I was actually able to, if you guys know, I'm a big The Thing fan, and I have this Thing book, which is an art book that has over maybe 250, pieces of art in it, just for The Thing. So the biggest thing that was great about this is I was able to get, I don't know, maybe 10 signatures at Heroes Con. And I was able to get Dave Dorman to actually sketch something here. So Dan Brereton had done this sketch years ago. And then Dave Dorman had done this, which is basically the station, where they had been set up for The Thing. And so that was Dave Dorman who gave me a sketch, and he asked for donations. He was a really nice guy. And then the other one is William Stout. Now, William Stout is an awesome artist. He also did a little sketch here at the bottom, right here. And he did it for free. He basically said, oh, this is for you, Michelle. It's free. So that was a sketch from William Stout and Dave Dorman. So this is a bucket list thing for me to try and get as many signatures as possible. So if I'm going to a convention or, some kind of other event, I'm always looking to see if there's anybody out there that is, going to be at the convention or whatever to be able to get their signatures. So right now, I know you're going to ask that.
How many have?
I think I only have 20 right now, but I'm hoping to get Dan Panosian. We're going to the Portland Expo in a couple of weekends. I need Sienkiewicz on it, obviously. There's a lot of people I still need.
There's over 50 artists in that book, right?
No, 250.
God damn.
Jesus Christ. And all images of The Thing, huh?
Of The Thing, yeah. I still need Tim Bradstreet, Tony Fleeks, John J. Hill, Kelly Jones, Lemire, Dustin Ewan, Mike Plug, Kat Stagg, Sienkiewicz. There's lots and stuff. But this is a great book.
That's gonna be that's a lifelong project right there.
This is until I die.
Until the rest of the people in the book die.
If anybody wants to go
until The Thing takes over our planet.
Until The Thing takes over our planet,
Yeah.
right? So that's my number. That's my number 5. So that's 765.
Hondo, what do you got? 765.
Oh, real quick, I gotta say that typewriter piece is really unique. That's pretty cool, man. That's very cool. So what do we got? 765. Okay. Number 7. Oh man. I'm loving. I just started binge watching it, and I just went through it, and I'm already seeing it a second time. What we were just talking about, Rick, how you like something and you don't want it to end, but you'll rewatch it again. I'm loving Ted Lasso, man.
Oh, wow.
That show is so it's like everything I really love. It's about believe and just. It's so funny, and it just has so many lessons and so many really smart pop culture references.
It's like chicken soup for the soul.
Yeah, it's so good. I mean, I was just, man, I was blown away by it. I'm loving that show. I'm looking for a book there's got to be a book about the wit and wisdom of Ted Lasso. Right? I'm pretty sure there is, because he be dropping some lines. I mean, not just him, but like all the characters have. You get invested in these characters, and it's like my new favorite show. I'm just loving it, man. If you haven't seen it, check it out. And if you have seen it, recheck it out. You know. Yeah. But oh my god, I friggin'
Sudeikis is fucking really good in it.
Sudeikis is always funny.
Yeah, it's really good. Yeah, it's nice to have that kind of show in a cynical world, you know.
Yes,
it's you know, something a little positive in your life. It's a really good show.
It uplifted me. It brings tears to my eyes. I'm just like, whew, so good, man.
What does the Latin player say all the time? I love love
football is life.
Football is life. Football.
Yeah, Danny Rojas. Oh my god, so good, man. So good.
It's like the opposite end of the Rick spectrum.
Yep.
I'm positive. What are you talking about?
Actually, if I ever make a movie of my life, he'll play a young Rick. That actor, Danny Rojas.
I'll play him in middle school.
Damn. All right. So number 6, forgive me, but if it's cheating again, it's 12 days. You know how there's 12 days of Christmas? Well, I had 12 days of 80s concerts. And May 17th, I went to go see Sisters of Mercy. May 20th, I went to go see The Damned. May 22nd, I went to go see ABC. Not Another Bad Creation. The other ABC, the English band. May 23rd, The Human League and Modern English. Ray was there. That was a good concert. May 27th, I went to The Cure. And May 28th, with Meshellica, Duran Duran with Niles Rodgers and Chic. Those 12 days, just fantastic set of concerts. Oh my God. I went back in time. And it just so happened that in this period, all these concerts were happening, and I got hooked up and I got tickets and I got to see legendary groups. I love The Cure. I love Duran Duran, you know, Niles Rodgers and Chic. What a friggin' bonus. ABC and The Human League. Oh my God. One of my favorite 80s bands. Mm-hmm. So, oh man, that was awesome. And my number five is hold on, I wrote these things down. Number 5 are my sketches. So I got some awesome sketches this year. Starting with my Judge Dredd sketch by this artist named Emonic. And shout out Emonic. It took him a while to get this sketch to me, but like he had like a death in his family and he was like going through some real stressful stuff. And then when I finally got a chance to meet him, he was like, oh man, thanks for being patient with me. I've been going through hell, you know, I've been going through a lot of stuff. And I just said, oh man, just you need to take care of yourself. Maria Wolf did a Wolverine sketch for me.
Nice.
She did this one free because I bought one of her comics, and she said, you get to choose your character. So I just chose Wolverine, and she cracked it out. It was really cool. And then another Wolverine sketch I got. Michelle picked this one up for me at Heroes Con.
Yep.
Great Alan Davis. This sketch is friggin' fantastic, man. This sketch is, Wolverine after he's fighting Sabretooth and he's got like half his mask ripped off. Plus Alan Davis, man, I've grown to appreciate him more. You know, he's been around forever. He's been doing comics for 40 years.
Mm-hmm.
And so that was one of my favorite sketches. And then I got a Mr. Terrific sketch done by Evan Doc Shaner in my Strange Adventures book.
Yeah.
If like last year I had Adam Strange done by Mitch Gerards in this book, but the other artist in this book is Evan Doc Shaner. So, and another main character in the story is Mr. Terrific. So I asked him to draw Mr. Terrific, and of course, this book is really like, this book has 2 awesome sketches in it. I got a remark from Kelly Jones, Batman remark. In my
Hondo's like top 50, right? We're just
I know, man. I'm trying to keep up. I can't even see this stuff.
You can't see it?
No, because I have to type everything that you're saying.
Hondo's top 50.
I'm a fucking stenographer right
you
now.
can watch the replay, and this is my last of my sketches. I
love that. That's a McGuire piece.
Put the regulations on Hondo next year.
If you look at the time, though, I didn't take a lot of time in presenting it. So
no, you're not sitting on the side. No.
If there's a clock counter, I went through it pretty quick, right?
We need the PTI counter on
12 days of it. Yeah.
So you know,
the 12
I didn't
sketches
really take
of
a lot
the 80s.
of time, but yeah. But anyways, that's my sketch. I mean, come on, that's freaking awesome, right?
So who's that?
This is Kevin McGuire, by the way. I just got this one at SF Fan Expo. Yeah, and
was that your number 5?
That's number 5. All right, so 765.
You sure that was 765? Feel like a 10.
No, I went through it quick.
He did go quick for him.
If he was going down, we'd be like a -8 right now on the list.
Big Leo, SF Fan Expo, number 6. Larry June concert at the Fox Theater in Oakland.
Larry June.
Nice. Renee's number 7 for Big Leo. Get that one. Gold Dirty Bastards, SF Comics at Giants game. That was my birthday week. That was fun. That was good times. Renee Cruz's number 7, Flyers versus Sharks at the Shark Tank, November 12th.
Oh, wow.
Number 6, Niners versus Eagles game. That was an awesome game.
I love it.
I like that. The Eagles.
The Eagles.
Number 5 for Renee, Ice-T and LL Cool J at the Chase Center and Halloween, Morbid Angel, Cannibal Corpse Man, and at the at Warfield and Great American Music Hall. Nice.
Wow.
Let's see. My 765. I'll go with Transformers. Relaunched this year with Skybound. With a great so far with Void Rivals. Started off with Void Rivals. And one of the big twists in the first issue was, this is going to tie into the Transformers. So we finally got the Transformers comics. They've been really, 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 really good. There's about 3 issues out right now. This great cover by Ryan Otley of Invincible fame.
Great fucking artist, man.
Yeah, so the comic has been really good. Like Transformers comics have been kind of hit and miss for a long time. They've been more missed than anything in the continuity. And same thing with G.I. Joe, which is kind of tied to this also. Duke number 1 just came out, and I've never been a big Duke fan. This made Duke badass. But Transformers, this whole Energon universe, a reboot by Skybound by Robert Kirkman's Skybound team is pretty excited. I'm very looking forward to like all these books coming out. But Transformers by Daniel Warren Johnson, who's a great artist. He also draws the book. He's a great artist, great writer. And it's some badass moments and a lot of like inside baseball Transformers stuff. And it has a Transformers fan. It really hits me. So I've been digging it a lot. This Energon universe stuff that Skybound's been doing. It's very, very exciting. I want to see how they tie all the G.I. Joe stuff. Cobra Commander by Joshua Williamson is coming out in a couple weeks. That looks to be a good one too. So yeah, this is a fun time to be a Transformers fan and get the taste of the bad Michael Bay movies out of our mouth and get some good content. Let's see. So speaking of the G.I. Joes, one of my favorite figures of the year, I'm going with Mr. Chuckles here, San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. Looks like me after New Year's Eve. So yeah, great figure. I've always been a fan of Chuckles. Have the original one in package, of course. So yeah, it comes with a little Soundwave tape recorder shaped like Soundwave from the comic. Just a lot of fun accessories, different head sculpts, and a lot of fun stuff, like a little briefcase with like file cards and stuff like that in it. Very cool figure. One of my favorite figures of the year. G.I. Joe Classified as a whole. Just been one of my favorite toy lines to collect. And every time I go to the Target, I gotta check out the toy aisle and make sure I see those what the new G.I. Joes are out. And got a lot of fun stuff coming up for this year. Got my Junkyard and Mutt coming in the mail anytime. And my number 5, I'm going with the Y-Files. My little. It's kind of a like a. They kind of cover. It's a YouTube channel. They cover conspiracies, and they give you like they give you like they talk about UFOs. They talk about those conspiracies. They'll talk about all these like different conspiracies and stories, and some of the ancient Egypt stuff. Some of the like past they'll go like talk about Noah's Ark, and he'll kind of go through the conspiracy and the story and what the legend is, and then kind of break down what's actually true and what we've actually discovered to be true. So they have a lot of gold shit. Yeah. Hold on.
Oh, okay. So he's what? That was his number 5.
He said G.I. Joe.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So that was probably number 5. He did Transformers, Void Rivals, G.I. Joe Classified,
and that was number 5. Was that little fishy thing?
Yeah. I was gonna ask him what the website was, but I guess we'll just.
So that toy is from that website, I guess, or
no, from that YouTube channel. They do a lot of conspiracy. Yeah, they do a lot of
merch
conspiracies.
That they sell?
Huh?
It's merch that they sell?
Yeah, some of their merch.
Oh, okay. I have to check that out.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I'm into some of those conspiracy theories and stuff like that, but
yeah,
not too much. It's entertaining though. It's fun. Gives you a new perspective on certain stuff. But all right, so let me see. We went to that was his number 5, so we're doing my 765. So my number 7 is The Last of Us, HBO.
Oh, nice.
I don't know if you guys have seen that show.
No, I haven't seen it yet.
That to me is probably one of the best shows on TV this year. It's a very, very good, heartwarming story. Scary story when you start thinking about the content that's a part of it. What if cordyceps were supposed, evolve and take over humans? What kind of fucking havoc that would fucking cause? So fucking, a little bit scary, but it's a great cast. Great cast. Lady Mormont from fucking Game of Thrones. She's fucking dope. Yeah. Pedro Pascal. It's a great show, man. It's a different pace than Walking Dead, like all those bleak post-apocalyptic shows.
Yeah.
This is a little bit different. I think it has a lot more heart. It's a little bit more complex with the relationships between Joel. But yeah, so let me see. So that was number 7. Number 6 is, I think it's the best movie of the year. Guardians Volume 3. We talking about heartstrings. When you tug on heartstrings, when you're tugging on heartstrings, cruelty to animals. There's probably nothing more that fucking will like elicit a response out of me, man. That's probably the fucking worst. I seen when the dog doesn't make it in certain movies. That's one thing. But when you can continually see the physical pain that an animal's cause, that's fucking heart-wrenching. And Guardians 3 had fucking humor to fucking offset those painful moments when you're like reliving through Rocket's past. And yeah, I actually think that was probably the best movie of the year. It's probably I think it's probably the best of the Guardians movies. Even with the bad Adam Warlock, the content was just so much better because there was like the stuff between Mantis and Drax was great.
Yeah.
The thing between Quill and Gamora, how he was trying to reconcile that's not her, that's a different. I just thought it was great. There was good year for movies. It was a good year for movies. There's a few other movies that could have made the list that didn't. The Marvels could have got a fucking honorable mention. I thought that was really good. I thought Blue Beetle was really good. But yeah, I think that was probably the best comic book movie of the year. I didn't see Across the Spider-Verse. I'm not sure if it's gonna tug at heartstrings like this did. But yeah, so Guardians Volume 3. So number 5. It's not over yet. We still got a lot of work to do, but they gave me a hell of a 2023 so far. The San Francisco 49ers. They are an amazing football team, up and down. I have slight issues with certain personnel groupings, but hopefully it doesn't, come back to bite. But up and down, it's a great team. It's great to see them play and fucking just pretty much demolish teams sometimes. We've had a few hiccups here and there. You're going to have hiccups when you're facing like the top defenses.
Yeah.
But it's how you adjust. And hopefully if we do see some cats again, we do adjust and we do a lot better. It's been a ride, and hopefully they're on the fucking list for 2024. That's the 2024. So
Yeah.
San Francisco 49ers.
Yay.
Bang, bang.
So let me finish my YFLs.
Are we
rant.
losing Ray?
No, not this. I'll let you guys know after.
My connection went bad earlier too, so I had to
everything's
reboot.
okay.
Not reboot, but just reconnect to Wi-Fi. So I was wondering how Ray's doing.
Yeah, no, it wasn't that. It was something personal. So yeah, it's a YFLs. Go check them out on YouTube if you like. I'm a fan of conspiracies, but I also like the truth behind the conspiracies. I don't want to be just told like, oh, I hear a conspiracy and you just believe it. No, I want to give you the whole story.
He's trying to come back.
What's up? What's
Ray.
up?
No, I can hear him.
Yeah, I've been back.
How come I can't see or hear Ray?
No, I don't
Oh,
know.
nice.
Yeah, I can hear him.
Yeah, me too.
Oh my gosh, I can see you and Hondo, but on Ray's screen it's like blank. Oh my
I'm here.
gosh.
What?
No, he's here. Can you hear him?
That's a
Jump up.
conspiracy theory right there.
There you go.
I
Jump off.
can't hear him. I
The
can't see him.
the disappearance of
Jump off and jump back on.
Oh my god.
Yeah, maybe you need to refresh.
That
was weird.
Pedro Pascal.
How's that?
I still can't see him. This is so weird.
No, that's weird. Yeah.
Can you hear him?
No, I can't even hear him. Can I
Meshellica.
leave and come back?
Yeah, try leaving and come back.
Movie.
Yeah, try leaving and come back, Michelle.
All right, let me try. I'll leave and come back. Okay.
That's a conspiracy theory right there.
Right there. Yeah, and they have some great like little merch too. They have
Who's the website again, or who's the YouTube channel?
the Wire Files, and Hecklefish is like his little sidekick that he talks to and like kind of goes plays off of. Yeah, so it's a fun channel. Goes through. They have a Spotify channel now too, where they're going through the stuff they can't do on YouTube. So I'm listening to Aleister Crowley podcast right now, and wow, he's going. He breaks it down really. I like the way he breaks stuff down. It's a little bit of humor, a little bit of this. He went the latest episode was near death experiences, which was very interesting. So yeah, definitely check them out if you like conspiracies and like the truth behind conspiracies. Big Leo, I fucks with the Y-Files. Yeah, the Y-Files, they're out there. They got like fucking 3-something million subscribers. So can we get like a fraction of that? Lori needs to finish Last of Us.
That's a great show, man.
Yeah. Possessed legendary icon San Francisco thrash metal band. The singer got shot but survived. Now sings in a wheelchair.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Not nice that they got shot.
And Adam Driver.
65 AD.
I haven't seen it yet.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, it came out earlier in the year. Yeah, I think it
Netflix.
came out like
it's
a
on
month.
Netflix right now.
Yeah. Lori, can you? Meshellica, can you hear me now?
Now I can. I don't
Yeah.
know what happened. I think
Can you hear?
I was in some weird Twilight Zone.
Check out the Y-Files. Yeah. All right. We're gonna hit. Let's jump into your 4-3-2.
Oh, is it me now?
Yep.
Okay, 4. So 4 is actually every year I go to Dragon Con, and this past year was really fun because there is this group. There's a lot of different costume groups, right? and there's always photo shoots. And there was this one called Musical Icons, and the website for that group had been kind of like black, for like a couple of years. So I thought, let's try and get this started again, so we can all dress up as our music icons. So we were able to get a group together, and I wanted to show my costume.
Now we lost Hondo.
You guys, are we losing Hondo and right now?
The show must go on.
I think it's the rain. The weather's pretty crappy.
Oh, there it is.
Here's me as Sia. Can you see that? I dressed up as Sia. Music icon.
Oh, yeah, that was cool. I remember that.
And then Bo actually dressed up as Dimebag Daryl from Pantera.
That's perfect. That's perfect.
He looked so much like Dimebag. Everybody was freaking out. We even brought this ukulele is what he's holding. We hand carry the ukulele, which is Dimebag's pretty much his Dean ukulele. So he dressed up as that. And then our buddy Bucky dressed up as Vinnie Paul, who was the drummer for Pantera. So there's Bo, and our buddy Bucky is Vinnie Paul from Pantera. And then some guy dressed up as Ghost Rider.
Nice.
And then this was a man thing. Can you guys see this?
Oh,
This
yeah.
was an awesome costume.
Yeah.
This guy was awesome. The man thing. I mean, he was great. Wonderful. And then the other thing that was really cool at Dragon Con is, the writer for the new Conan, Jim Zub, he was there at Dragon Con, and that's Bo. And then our buddy Logan, who dressed up as Craven. That's his Craven costume.
Oh, look how he's going to Burning Man.
So meeting Jim Zub was awesome.
The mushroom eater.
And then this is the last picture I have here. This was our music icon group. So there was Bo, and then our buddy Bucky, who is Pantera, and then our friend Shogun, who is Tom Morello. Me is Sia, and then our other buddies Nicole and Braden, who is dressed up as, of course, Kurt Cobain. And then Nicole, she dressed up as the lead singer for, I think, Evanescence or whatever that name of that band is.
Put it a little bit closer, Michelle. Just a little bit closer.
Can you see?
Yeah, that's cool.
There's a glare, but it was a really cool music icon.
It's like a modern day We Are the World right there.
Yeah. It's fun. I don't always dress up in costumes, but lately I've been getting into it. So hopefully next year we'll have another music icon and a couple of other costumes. So that's number 4. That's Dragon Con. Or no, was that 4? Yeah, that was 4. Okay. Number 3 was SF Fan Expo Year 2. I got the ultimate package, which was awesome. And it's just great to have a convention in our backyard that we can hang out with our buddies and be able to meet comic artists and writers, as well as actors, celebrities, and of course supporting our local vendors. One thing I wanted to say is I was able to meet. There was the Hobbit reunion, so all the actors who were the Hobbits were there. Carl Weathers was there. It was great meeting him. I had him sign a Predator DVD, which is awesome because we have Arnold Schwarzenegger, and then now we have Carl Weathers, and we have Peter Cullen, who actually did the Predator voice, Predator sound, and then also the actress Anna, she's on that DVD. And then one thing I wanted to say is I want to shout out to our buddy Tony Harris, because Bo has known Tony Harris for decades, and he's been back on the back on the convention scene. And I picked up a couple of really nice Tony Harris prints. I mean, I love The Bride of Frankenstein, and this is one of his prints.
He's a great artist.
Yeah,
really
Tony
good.
Harris work. And then I was going to show this. This is actually a double Peter Parker Spider-Man that he had done. Tony Harris. He'd also done a Conan here. And so he's going to lots of different conventions. Hopefully he'll be back next year too.
Yeah.
I mean, SF Expo Year 2 was just awesome. Being able to hang out with you guys, going to dinner at the Jack Steakhouse and running into Mr. Cullen, right? Right. That was awesome. So that's number 3, right, guys?
Yes.
Okay.
I think so.
All right. And then my number 2 is kind of like a theme here. It's basically flashback to 80s and 90s concerts. So it's kind of like what Hondo said earlier. So we went to see Duran Duran.
Yes.
That was May of last year at the SAP in San Jose. And then in August, I saw Keanu Reeves' band Dogstar.
Nice.
They were at the Uptown Theater in Napa, and we did a meet and greet. Keanu's really nice. And then we also went to, of course, Depeche Mode at Chase just last month in December. And that was bittersweet because I had seen Depeche Mode, Oakland, I think it was Oakland Kaiser Convention Center. I don't remember what year it was. I was 16 years old. That was the first time I saw them. And like 30-something years later, I see them again. There's only 2 left because unfortunately Andy Fletcher had passed and Alan Wilder had left a long time ago. But it was really good to be able to see them in concert. And the ultimate one was going to see Pantera in frickin' Atlanta and Alpharetta, which was awesome. I had seen Pantera in 1994 or 95 in San Jose. First time I'd ever seen him. Prong opened up, Sepultura opened up, and frickin' Jason Newsted actually went on stage to play with Pantera that night. And then to see them, unfortunately, the Abbott brothers are no longer with us, but to see, Rex and Phil Anselmo back together with Zakk Wylde and Charlie Benatti from Anthrax, be able to listen to those Pantera songs again was really awesome. So number 2 for me is flashback 80s, 90s concerts. Well, that's
very cool.
There you go. Hondo, what you got?
I'm all about it, Michelle.
Yeah.
So 432. So 2023, man, was a very heavy concert year for me. My second favorite concert of the year was Underworld at the Warfield, April 21st. Man, oh my God, I danced my ass off. I had so much fun. It was amazing. I made a new group of friends. It was a very cool vibe, and man, just a fantastic concert. The energy of that type of music, the whole atmosphere was just fantastic, man. What a concert. It was so good. My number 3 is the Warriors games. I went to 4 Warrior games last year, including a playoff game versus Sacramento with Maniac Matt. And I went to a game where my brother got us tickets for the suite, and I ran into Michelle and Zab after at the end of the game because you were at that game. Yeah, man, it was just really cool to be able to go see my favorite player of all time, Steph Curry. Just being out there and to actually, it was my first playoff game in any sport whatsoever. So, and they got the win. They got the win on a nice defensive stop against Sacramento. It was a crucial game. I think it was game 5. Yeah. So that was another highlight of 2023. My number two was my favorite concert of the year, which was Depeche Mode. And I got the tattoo. I don't know, you can't really see it, but enjoy the silence. My favorite Depeche Mode song. I got the tattoo just in time for the concert. I went with Michelle and Sister Rocks. And I didn't know that was Rose's favorite group. That, and so we had a great time, man. I love that concert. It was, I mean, they know how to work a crowd. They know how to put on a concert, and all the devotees were there. I was talking to one lady, and she said, "Oh yeah, I've seen him about 35 times." I was like, "Damn," like I was impressed. Yeah, so
Stalker.
like people are really dedicated, and I just had so much fun. It was what a great way to end the year. It was the last month. It was December 3rd. Fantastic.
Oh, another thing.
Yes.
Another thing, Alex, I forgot to mention because we talked about Depeche Mode. Remember I had recognized the lead guitarist for Death Angel. So the lead guitarist for Death Angel was sitting right next to Hondo.
Yes.
And
you
turned
were like, hey, is that the lead singer the lead guitarist from Death Angel? And I was like, I don't know. You would know before me, right? Like, why are you asking me? I like Death Angel, but not like you,
But it was
we totally recognized them. And oh man, they were so cool, man. We made a whole group, like everybody was like being nice to each other, and it was so much fun.
Right there, Hondo.
Oh my God, that was so cool, man.
His wife
what a concert, so man. And I was surprised, like a Death Angel guitarist was like, yeah, I'm a big fan of Depeche Mode. I was like, all right.
Actually, his wife was a big fan, and she convinced him, and that was the second time he saw Depeche Mode. But yeah, that was great.
All right, cool. Those are
good times.
That was your number 2.
Yep.
All right, cool. Krista, top 4: Blood In, Blood Out, 49er first seed, Disney lightsabers, and Picture of It, Orange Cassidy.
Mm-hmm.
Top 4.
What's Blood In, Blood Out? Down by Honor?
She just saw it, for the first time.
She never seen it before?
Never seen it before, man.
Dude, what's his name? The white guy. He's gonna have a signing.
Oh,
in
Damien
San Jose. Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah.
Leo,
I'll tell you about
4,
it. I'll tell you about it later.
50 Cent concert at Shoreline. It could be part of your top 10. 50 Cent concert at Shoreline, the Haney Fire Chase Center with GDBs. Let's see. Number 3, the GDB's 100th episode, Disney Halloween family trip.
Nice.
Big Leo Spider, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, Spider-Verse, Spidey 3. Spidey 3 came out 2022, right?
Yeah.
49ers Week 16 at Arizona.
That was a good one. Yeah, you were
Leo's doing on the learn too much bad lessons from Hondo. He just got like 20 for each one.
You grouped them.
Yeah, we're gonna have to limit your groups next year. We're gonna have to rein you in.
I'm not gonna be on next year.
He's retiring.
This is the last one.
Yeah, that's why I try to get it all out. All right, so number 4 on my list, I'm going with the omnibus that I've been waiting for a long time.
Nice.
The What If Into the Multiverse. This is the second series of What If from 1989. One of my favorite runs of comics. One of my, taught me about the Marvel Universe. Just great, what if Daredevil killed the Kingpin? What if the Spider-Man kept the alien costume? Lost Inferno? Such a great, what if Wolverine fought Conan? Just a great book. Great book. Just brings me back to my childhood. Just very nostalgic. And I was waiting for this for a long time. It finally came out this year. So, of course, it has to make my top 10 because it's amazing. Been waiting for a while. Number 3, right here. It's Revolution, baby. Revolution, also Revolution Weekend. We did a nice little meet and greet where Kristen met Orange Cassidy. It was kind of a fun where the wrestlers were bowling and just hanging out and having a good time, shooting the shit. And then we went to the pay-per-view at Chase Center, and it was an amazing pay-per-view. Probably one of my top 5 favorite matches I ever saw live all time. MJF versus Daniel Bryan Danielson. In a 1 hour Iron Man match was riveting. Was a great match. And it was just a great time all around. Got to get some good food, got some dim sum outside the arena. Got to hang out with some fun peeps and had a lot of fun. So number 3, Revolution / AEW bowling meet and greet thing. That was awesome. Awesome couple of days of being a wrestling fan. And my number 2, Fan Expo SF. The whole weekend, the whole kit and caboodle. A lot of fun. Got to meet, Jason Lee. Got to meet the Fonz, Henry Winkler. Just got a great sketch from the great Mark Silvestri. One a bucket list sketch right there. So got this. Got that one. Tom Grummett. did a nice Superman sketch for me. Legendary artist, part of the Death of Superman Lives, Death of Superman storyline. So it was great. Great time. Like Meshellica said, we had great dinner, hanging out, just shooting the shit with all of our comic friends, and just a fun time. So yeah, definitely one of my second favorite thing of the year for sure. And what also is my favorite thing too is when people like, subscribe, and hit that like button, hit that follow button, subscribe, turn on notification bells, and let us know when we're on, and you can see us. And when and if you're watching this after the fact, give us some of your picks for the year. What was some of your favorite things you did this year? Some this year. So yeah, Mr. Effort, what is your 4-3-2?
Let me see. Give me a second. I just gotta make a quick little addendum. My 4-3-2 is, so number 4 is my Disneyland trip.
Nice.
Just going down there. I fucking really love Disneyland. Just takes me back to being a kid. Love getting on Mr. Toad's Wild Ride and everything in Fantasyland. I like going on everything. It's a piece of childhood that you always get back in that moment. And doing the lightsaber thing and the whole fucking ceremony of like getting a lightsaber, just, yeah, it's fucking money. They're selling you an item as well, but just Yoda telling you you're important and you're going to be a Jedi and all that shit. It talks to the kid in you. You always thought about that when you were a kid and you're pretending in the backyard, and now you're getting the full-on experience of it all, and it's great. I already got one, and we don't need 2 more, but we want to experience one more time, so we're going to go get another lightsaber when we go this year. We like it so much, we're going to do it again. And yeah, it's just fun. California Adventure is fucking it's fun as hell. I love the food there. The food's delicious. Mm-hmm. Disneyland's really stepped up their game when it comes to food. So yeah, almost everything that I had there is really good. The beignets from I think the Bear Cafe are delicious. Yeah, so Disneyland trip was fun. I can't wait. We're gonna have a better time this year. It's all about making things better every year. So number 3, yeah, it's funny that the movie of the year and the show of the year were earlier in the list, but for me, the game of the year, I spent a lot of time on it. Zelda Tears of the Kingdom is by far one of the most fun, creative, imaginative games I've ever played. You can create all these things. It's like playing Legos in the Zelda universe. You get to create your own, tank if you want. You can create a fucking giant iron giant if you want. Wow. Rock. Yeah, it's very creative. Just put all this shit together. And one of the few games I haven't finished this year. I just don't want to finish it because sometimes I feel if I finish it, I don't come back to it quick enough. So Tears of the Kingdom, that's my number 3. My number 2, it's funny that it's before that it's number 2, not Disneyland, but Oktoberfest was fucking bomb as shit, man. I fucking enjoyed Oktoberfest a lot. Fucking just having the old school band up at the front playing, all the polkas and just a good classical music, drinking fucking beer, eating fucking just sausage and pretzels and just gorging. Like, you guys got to go. It's just fun.
Where
they had it at the Irish Cultural Center this year, so not too far from here. It's near the beach.
Oh
near the San Francisco Zoo. So I think it was like 20. I think it might have been $20 to get in. And dude, I thought it was gonna fill up. It wasn't really that full, but yeah, there are hell of people fucking getting blasted in there. It was hilarious, man. You got to fucking pace yourself. But I thought that was a really good time, man. Ray, you can get the fucking giant steins, and you just go back and refill beers, dude. So fucking good. I got away with 2 steins, and I was like, yeah,
the brats, man. Just give me the brats.
Yeah, the brats are fucking good. The pretzels are good, right? They got the good pretzels.
I mean, that goes down a lot with beer too.
Yeah. You guys got to come out next year. Make it a little SF Comic Book Co. fucking celebrates Oktoberfest. You know
That
it'd
sounds
be a
fun.
good, it'd be
I'm
a good
down.
time. Yeah. I'm down to see if they do it there again. You know, that'd be cool. But if they do it somewhere else, I'd still like to go. I think we'll still go. So that was a real good time. Yeah. So that's my number 2. So yeah, number 4 is Disneyland, 3 Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, 2 Oktoberfest.
Cool. Awesome.
Nice.
All right.
That sounds like fun.
All right, let's see. Cool. All right, let's go to our number ones. You guys want to do your recaps first, and then go to the number ones and recap what you had on your list?
I say we just go number 1s. I would say.
All right, Meshellica, go number 1.
Okay, so I've mentioned this a few times already during this broadcast, but my number 1 for last year was going to Heroes Con convention in Charlotte, North Carolina. This is one of probably, if not the best convention for comic artists, comic writers, editors, what have you. It's been around since I think it's 1982, and it's basically a mecca. I'm telling you. I went by myself, and we met up with our buddy Matt Roberto. It was Father's Day weekend. Flew out there, and I swear I have never ever been to a convention where I got there at the start of the opening of VIP entrance 9:30 all the way until 6 p.m. And all I did was have my Slayer backpack full of comics and books and everything to get signed. One thing that was awesome is I was able to pick up a couple of these really big, huge Marvel special edition oversized comics, and so I had my Star Wars number 1 signed by Roy Thomas.
That's cool.
That was over at
Treasury Editions.
Yeah. That was for Heroes Con. Let's see. Then I have a Superman, Spider-Man, and this is like it's got Al Milgrom, Bob McLeod, Joe Rubinstein, and Jim Shooter. So to be able to go to one convention, to be able to get all those OGs, to be able to sign this was awesome. And then I also got to meet Jose Garcia Lopez, who had done Batman and the Incredible Hulk.
Great artist.
Very nice fellow from Spain.
One of the most underrated artists of all time.
Oh, he was
legend.
Awesome. Yeah, legend. And the one other thing that I got this Thor. It's a Thor 229 that actually has an ad for the Hulk 181 with the supposed original Wolverine. I had got Jerry Conway to sign this at Dragon Con 2022. But I got Ron Wilson, who was the cover artist, to sign this at Heroes Con. So the great thing about this con is there's so many different artists. You have the original OGs. You have the newer artists. I even had Scotty Young, sign my wonderful Kingpin that I had. And then I brought my Thing book to have signed by a lot of the artists who are, well-established artists as well as independent artists. They also have an indie island for a lot of independent artists that have their own self-publishing and things like that. So I'm telling you, if you can go to any convention, you should go to Heroes Con. It's one of the better conventions that I've ever been to. And yeah, that's my number 1, and hopefully I can go this year.
Yeah, it's on the list for sure to make someday. It's but a good thing we have good friends that go out there and hook us up with some stuff. So
yeah, no.
When we can't make it, we got the.
Oh yeah,
we got our agents
for Alan Davis for you guys. That's the thing. Like since we had VIP passes, Roberto and I, we went there early and we ran to Alan Davis's line to get your sketches done. And the great thing about Alan Davis is he is fast. I mean, that guy is just goes through it and next. So anyway, looking at the list for this year, hopefully I get to go. That's my number 1.
I told Matt that you were like a great comic book partner, and he was like, yeah, man, Michelle was on it. Like he said, she just went off and just got things signed and went and and I was like, I told you, man, like.
Yeah,
Michelle is all about the comic books.
No, you want to sleep until about 4:00 and then go hang out and hang out in the parking lot. get drunk.
Wow.
I do that sometimes at Dragon Con. So
Hondo, what's your number one?
My number one. All right. So this year, it's return of Alex going to the dance clubs and just getting my groove on, man. How Hondo got his groove back. I went, as you guys know, I went several times to the Cat Club, which is 80s music. I would go there Thursday nights, and I go once a month. They have 70s versus 80s night. But even more so, I've been going to Public Works because I went with a friend to Public Works, and I forgot about how much I was into electronic EDM, house music, and stuff like that. And I went to go see a bunch of legends this year. So people who know that kind of music know these names. There was Little Louis Vega, Mark Farina, Anime, Danny Tenaglia, Carl Craig. So I've been just going there and just dancing my ass off, and I friggin' love it. It's my new hobby. It's my new thing now. It was a thing I used to do a long time ago when I was younger, and I stopped doing it, and now I'm back into it. And I'm noticing that there's a lot of older people going back, and I'm running into it, and I'm making friends, and they're just still so dedicated to the house community, to the EDM dance community. And I've been getting my steps on. I've been practicing my moves. I get complimented on my dancing often, which is nice, especially when it comes from ladies. So yeah, man, I just it was my year. And I started off this year with that. Yesterday I went to a outdoor festival here in the city, and I ran into some Fillmore heads, some friends of ours, some lady friends that we know, and they were telling me that this is the event of the year, and I got 39,000 steps yesterday from dancing. Like, it was sick. It was so good. I mean, like, so that's it. I got my dancing back. I'm into it again, and you know, anytime friends can join me, I encourage it. And I think even Ray came with me one time to the to Public Works, which was
my
cool.
first and last time, yeah.
Oh, this is Hondo's night, and the
Oh man, dude, I'm back though, man. I'm like making friends. It's cool.
Hondo being back, that's your number one?
Yep. Hondo got his groove back. That's
back in the
2023.
Return of the Mac. That is
Exactly.
Return of the Mac. Return of the Mac.
that's a great song.
My number one is just friends and family, just all the cool people. Oh no, fuck that. No, my number one.
Thank you.
My number one, you should know already. Godzilla -1 is my number one of the year. I saw it for a third time today, and the theater was packed, which just made me so fucking happy.
Nice.
Just to see like that this movie's really
word
good.
of mouth, man.
So damn good.
A lot of people are going to see it, and go. I would recommend seeing it on the big screen while you can, but it's still in theaters. I thought like it was really packed today. It was more packed than the first time I saw it. Like
this might be the surprise, like Avatar was. You know how it stayed in the theaters for a long fucking time.
Just keeps
this
going.
Could be the thing.
And award season's coming up too, and it could be up for some foreign language awards and stuff. So too, that might get a little push. And some acting awards. There's some good acting in that movie. But just the fact that people are going to see Godzilla on the big screen and get to see a Toho Godzilla on the big screen just warms my little Godzilla heart. And the fact that people are enjoying it, and it's a really fucking good movie. That's how crazy like it's a really fucking good movie. And this is the third time I saw it, and it was still really, really good. And it's my favorite movie of the year. It's my, got to see it on IMAX with a bunch of people. I've been just trying to like tell people like go see Godzilla, go see Godzilla. This is what I've been planning for my whole life. So it's awesome. Number one had to be Godzilla -1. My favorite movie of the year, favorite experience. The fact that we got a Godzilla, Godzilla's cooking right now. Yeah. Monarch's been really good. The comic of the Justice League versus Godzilla versus Kong has been really good. We got a Godzilla X Kong coming out in a few months. It's just been cooking pretty damn cool. cool to be a Godzilla fan. I've stayed in the game for 40 years, so it's fun to see everybody jumping on the Godzilla bandwagon.
Right.
But it's a good time to be a Godzilla fan, and yeah, go see Godzilla -1 in the theater if you can, because it's a great experience, and I'm glad people are having a fun experience with Godzilla and appreciating the love of Godzilla. Can be anything. It could be a goofy comedy, it could be a cartoon, it could be a video game, it could be a comic, it could be a thing. It just Godzilla. It's so versatile. It's such a great thing. You can play around with the genre. You can make a serious war movie. You can make a goofy, Lethal Weapon, parody of two Godzilla and Kong running down the street, fucking ready to fight crime. So it's just a great thing. A great time to be a Godzilla fan. But Godzilla -1, obvious number one for me. So yeah, number one for me. Let's see, Leo's number one. Travis Scott concert at Oakland. Leo's first concert and Leo's 18th birthday and graduation party. That was a fun birthday. Yeah, once the ice cream truck showed up, then it's real. Always have to have a taco truck at the party.
Oh, that's nice.
Mr. Effort Man, what's your number one for this year?
So number one for me is pretty easy. I'm a huge wrestling fan. I never got to be as close as to many wrestlers as I was that day. Like up close and personal was AEW Revolution weekend. We went to go do the bowling event, and it's so much better than a meet and greet because we're just having drinks naturally at the bar with wrestlers.
Nice.
Yeah, we're there just passing people as they walk by and they're walking to their lanes, and more than happy to take photos with everybody. Don't bring stuff to sign because that's not what it's for. It's more of an event. But they were more than happy to take photos with everybody.
Oh, yeah.
I got to be close to fucking guys who are probably going to be future world champions, and fucking the thing that I love and enjoy the most, and I got to share with a whole bunch of friends. And not just that, the surprises that came afterwards, like Leo showing up, that was like a surprise to me. Like that was like, that's great, dude. I fucking just love that there's new people coming in to just check out what's going on with AEW. That's all I want. I want more fans. I want more people to enjoy the stuff that I enjoy, especially AEW, because wrestling there's such a stigma around it. Yeah, we know it's scripted. There's nothing wrong with that. Everything's scripted. Fucking Dancing with the Stars is scripted. But the dancing that they do, that's not. They practice and they do a lot of hard work, and I get it. It's not what I'm into, but I understand it. I definitely respect it. But it's scripted, and wrestling is scripted too. But the hard work and dedication that these guys put in, it shows. Ray, match of the year. I got to see one of probably the top 5 matches I've in the history of wrestling. For me, it's one of the top 5 matches, and this is one that I was at.
Yeah, I want to see it. I want to watch it back again too. And they need to release their streaming service or get some DVDs going. I want to see the fucking match.
Who was the match? Who against who?
MJF versus Bryan Danielson.
I
almost fucked up.
You guys got to show me it one of these days.
Well, the thing is, at the same time, it's an infectious area to be around. It's almost like a con because we're all there for the same thing. We're all there to cheer for the same thing. You may have your guys, I may have my guys, but that's how you might like Cap, or you may like Iron Man, and I may love Cap, or vice versa. But it's all the same, and it's such a positive vibe when you go there. Just walking into the arena when you're going to take your seats, I'll fucking yell out a fucking big Ric Flair woo and just fucking get the whole fucking place just going woo and going crazy. It's the best. If you guys get a chance, Alex, you're fucking come through, man. You go to a lot of concerts, but maybe check out a wrestling event once, with us. It'd be fun. Man.
I found the DVD. I'm buying the DVD right now.
Yeah,
it's
it's a fun time out, dude.
Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah, so I hope they do. I hope they do another pay-per-view here. But I'm sure they'll come back for Collision or Rampage or Dynamite, one of the other shows. Which if they don't have a pay-per-view, I'll probably go to all 3 shows. I'll go to the Dynamite, Collision and Rampage. It's a lot of wrestling, but I've been a fan forever, man. And at these venues here, you get a really good seat, and you're able to get pretty close and personal with everything that's going up on there. It's sick, man. I love wrestling. I always love pro wrestling, and AEW is more pro wrestling than the alternative of the other guys. So yeah.
Awesome.
Nice.
All right, Meshellica, recap your list.
Oh, I just closed it. Honorable mention too, or what are we saying?
Let's go your top 10.
Just the top 10. Okay,
Yeah.
So 10. I lost it already, guys. Shoot. Okay, 10 was Super 7 Figures, Cliff Burton and Lemmy. 9 was my first 49er game at Levi Stadium, the NFC Wild Card, January of 2023. Number 8 was Celebrity Sighting. So that was Matt Ryan from Constantine at DragonCon, Dave Filoni at the Burbank Airport. 7 was San Diego Comic-Con without a badge, basically going to Junji Ito versus exhibition. 6 was Matt Kent, the Typewriter Commission. That was awesome. If he does that again, I'll pick another one up. 5 was The Thing, my bucket list art book, getting signatures, the Dave Dorman and William Stout sketch. 4 was DragonCon, being part of Music Icons costuming and getting together that Music Icon photo shoot. 3 was SF Fan Expo year number 2, family, friends, and fun. Number 2 was Flashback 80s, 90s concerts. Most of them I went with Hondo. And number 1 was going to Heroes Con in Charlotte for 2023. That's my list.
Cool. Awesome. Hondo.
Number 10 was horror comic books for Halloween. The Big Fat Hellboy and Sergeant Rock versus Army of the Dead. Number 9 was Modest Mouse concert at Ace of Spades in Sacramento, April 6th. Number 8 was Godzilla -1. Number 7 was Ted Lasso. Number 6 was 12 Days of 80s concerts. Number 5 was my sketches, various sketches. Number 4 was Underworld concert at the Warfield, April 21st. Number 3 were the 4 Warriors games I went to, including one with my brother in the suite and a playoff game with Maniac Matt. Number 2 was Depeche Mode concert, December 3rd with Meshellica and Sister Rocks, next to the lead guitarist of Death Angel. And my number 1 was Return of Hondo, how Hondo got his groove back. Going to the Cat Club and mostly Public Works, but I'm down for any kind of dancing, and I realize how much I love it. So that's my list. Nice. 2023, ending out with a bang.
Number 10, MF Doom Super 7 figure. 9, Ahsoka. 8, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Number 7, the Transformers Skybound comic. Number 6, the G.I. Joe Classified Chuckles figure, San Diego exclusive. Cool. The Y-Files, number 5, YouTube channel. Number 4, What If Omnibus, What If Into the Multiverse from 1989 Omnibus. Number 3, Revolution / AEW Bowling Night Day weekend. Pretty awesome. Number 2, Fan Expo SF. And number 1, Godzilla -1. Mr. Everett.
Number 10, Ahsoka. Number 9, Invincible Animated. Number 8, Godzilla -1. Number 7, The Last of Us. Number 6, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Number 5, the San Francisco 49ers. Bang, bang. Number 4, my Disneyland trip with the Star Wars lightsaber ceremony. Number 3, Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom for the Nintendo Switch. Number 2, Oktoberfest at the Irish Cultural Center. And number 1, AEW Revolution Weekend.
Awesome. Yeah, fun list, man. I like the diverse and different shit on the list.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all a little different. And I loved Hondo's top 50. That was great.
And counting.
We're gonna have to break it down. I want to break it down and see how many things he had. It's gonna have a little counter. That was fun. Yeah, that was fun. Any things that you like just made your list? That just didn't make your list that you kind of wish you had.
Evil Dead Rise.
Yeah, Gen V was. I was debating Gen V, putting my Gen V on my list. Gen V was really good.
I really like Dungeons and Dragons movie.
That was good.
That was really good, man. You know,
It was fun.
yeah.
One other thing that was cool is if you, I don't know, Hondo, if you went, I think Ray, you went, and Hondo, the Cape and Cal mini-con that happened
Oh man,
at
that
the
was
Gilman
good.
Brewery. I mean, that was
a lot of fun.
great.
That was a great con.
Yeah, that was a great little.
It was like just a little small little con, but it was cool. Like that.
Yeah,
They had artists and signings, and Maria Wolf was there, and we were able to get beers and friggin' pizza. And
I think I still have my print in your car, Alex.
what?
My wrestling print, the wrestling print that Meshellica
oh,
got
the
for us.
wrestling print.
Yeah, I think it's still in your car.
In my car?
Oh, no, I don't have it.
I think. Let me see if I.
Yes, the 80s wrestler one. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have it with me, but
Let me check. I might. I think I brought it up. I don't think I left it in my car.
Stole my print. I know my print, bro. I know my print, Hondo.
I think
they should have that con again this year. I think they're going to do it.
Yeah, I think it was pretty popular. It was pretty packed, so they'll probably have
it was
another
fun.
one.
A little one-day mini con in the Bay Area in Berkeley.
Like that cherry cider. That cherry cider was pretty good.
That was good.
Oh man, it was good, man. Yeah, that was freaking awesome. We went to that ladies wrestling event at the
Emporium.
At the Emporium. That was pretty cool.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
that was pretty cool.
Good times. All right. Well, yeah, that was a fun top 10. We're going to be doing our our preview episode soon. The next episode, kind of previewing all the cool shit that's going to be happening this year. So yeah, we're going to get out of here. Meshellica, any final thoughts before we get the hell out of here?
No, just everyone be safe and make 2024 the best you can. And let's all get together for these conventions or get-togethers, music, wrestling, whatever it is. Let's have some fun this year.
Yep. So that's yeah, I'm down with that. Mr. Hondolorian.
All my friends for being cool, they're really nice. Even like Leo inviting me to his son's birthday party. I appreciate that. I appreciate hanging out. Lori inviting me to go to Live and Die in LA, and my hanging out with my friends and doing stuff with them. All these things I'll do stuff by myself, but I enjoy it much more with my friends. So whenever I can drag a friend with me,
that sounds naughty.
Drag a friend.
Ain't no fun. So anyways,
I was gonna say thank you for being a friend, but he went that way.
And Mr. Effort.
Oh yeah, Steven Yeun out as out of Thunderbolts.
Yeah, so he's not playing Sentry.
No, but Steven Yeun done with Thunderbolts. Another chink in Marvel's armor.
Whoa. Well, kind of a bad choice of words on that one.
Whoa.
But,
Wow.
It's kind of
Oh my god! What
Here,
What
interesting choice of words on that one.
It's
Wow.
like, oh no.
They got it's they're taking
not intended to sound like that, but wow, fuck you guys. Wow.
Please don't clip this and cancel us, please.
Damn.
It's not intended. I mean,
I know.
What a fucking wow.
It's another dent in the armor.
Wow.
Wow.
It's interesting choice of words for Mr. He's a nice guy.
Wow.
He's a nice guy. He has a bunch of Asian friends. All right, so don't come at him.
Oh, they can come at me all they want. I don't give a fuck. But it's not intended that way. Wow.
That was totally innocent.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Not until it was pointed out, nobody fucking said anything. Thanks a lot,
Oh,
right?
that is we won't get into it.
Nobody. Yeah, it was like, oh, everybody was like, oh, that's yeah.
Yeah, we can't say that anymore.
Thanks,
pretty
Ray,
much.
Thanks, Ray.
We're not allowed to say that anymore. That's one of those banned things now, because it has racial connotation. That's why it doesn't mean what you think it means. Unfortunately,
Please don't take
you read all these phrases like, oh wait, that means that. Like what? Oh, okay, I thought it just meant it was something else, but nope. It has another connotation. All right, we're gonna get out of here before we go more deep down this rabbit hole.
Okay.
All right. We'll look for our preview issue coming up. Everybody like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. And we'll see you guys hopefully soon. And we'll have our preview episode next couple weeks. All right. Let's get out of here. Peace out. Happy New Year.
Whew. All right. Shit, you all right, man? What happened, man?
That was hilarious.
Oh no, Rick happened. That's what happened.
Well, the thing is though, like it just happens to be